Hey friends, I thought it'd be fun to make this video for you guys to share some of the annoying things about living with our Maine Coons. The things that I talk about in this video apply to our Maine Coons only, and it's important to remember that all cats are different and they all have their own unique personalities. I also want to mention that I'm not complaining in this video about our cats. Whenever I make a video like this, like talking about cons or negative things about our cats, people always seem to think that I'm complaining about them or that I'm not happy with them. And I just want to say that I love our cats more than life, but they're not perfect, and that's okay because neither am I. And I just think it's good to talk about the good stuff as well as the bad stuff. I don't want it to seem like our cats are perfect, and I just feel like it's important for other viewers to know that our cats do the same things or might do the same things that their cats do, and that you're not alone. I think a lot of times with social media, people will compare their lives to other people's lives, and I just want to say that nobody's life is perfect. And so I try to talk about the bad stuff as well as the good stuff. So this video is about things that our Maine Coons do that annoy me, and I will say that I get way more easily annoyed than my husband does, but he sometimes will get annoyed at these things too. So the first annoying thing our Maine Coons do is they wake us up at night. Our Maine Coon Molly has woken us up pretty much every night since the day we brought her home when she was a little kitten, and our other Maine Coons will occasionally wake us up at night too, but Molly does it the most. We don't let our cat sleep in bed with us because I'm a light sleeper, but Molly will usually come to our door and she'll stick her head under where the gap is or her mouth, and she'll just yowl or meow as loud as she possibly can. And it's annoying and it wakes me up. We try to ignore it, but it's not always easy, especially when I'm really tired. And some nights she will do it, like she'll make a noise every few hours to try to wake us up. So like right as we're falling back asleep, she'll do it again, and then we're woken up again. And it's really annoying, but if we're lucky, she will only meow once in the night. The next annoying thing is they beg for food. There's something I've come to realize about Maine Coons over the years. We've had ours, and it's their obsession with food. I've never known a cat to be so obsessed with food. I don't know if it's just our Maine Coons or if they just all learned to be obsessed with food because Molly taught them, but all of our Maine Coons beg for food like pretty much all day. I mean, we can't even open a can in our kitchen without them going crazy. Even right after I feed them their wet food or their dry food, they'll act like they're starving all the time. They always watch my husband and I eat our food, and they'll stick their noses as close as possible to our food. They will go and sit by their food bowl and they'll just stare at my husband or me, and they will beg us for food like they have never eaten in their lives before. And sometimes it's funny, but I usually just find it annoying now because they literally do this every single day. And we do feed our cats. Some people think we're starving them, but no, that's not the case. They just always act like they're hungry. And a lot of people ask us what we feed our cats, so I'll just say that in this video. We feed our cats grain-free food. We feed them dry food 24/7. We leave it out, let them graze, and then we give them wet food 1 to 2 times a day usually. Okay, the next annoying thing is they sometimes get poo stuck to them right after they go to the bathroom. So the key word here is sometimes, but especially when our Maine Coons were younger as kittens, they stepped in their poo and they got it on their feet and on their tail and on their belly and on their behind area, usually several times a week. And it was definitely a nightmare to clean up because anything they stepped on or touched also had poo or smears on it, and we would have to either wipe the poo off them, or if it was really bad, we would have to give them a bath. And I'm just happy to say that it does get better the older they get. They learn to be more careful around their poo and to not step in it when they get older, but it's definitely one of the most annoying things about Maine Coons is just dealing with their poo, and all of ours have done this, and that's why we keep wipes nearby, and we can never have enough wipes. Even as our Maine Coons are getting older, they will still sometimes accidentally step in their poo, and I'm honestly just convinced it's a Maine Coon thing because our other cat Annie, who's not a Maine Coon, never steps in her poo, and she never makes a mess or anything like that with it. And also we do shave the fur to help keep it clean back there, and that's called a sanitary trim or a sanitary shave. The next annoying thing our Maine Coons do is they like to go on the counter, or they like to go up on high places in our house. So our cats live indoors with us, but we don't let our cats go on the counter. The counter is a no-no. We tell them no, and they never usually go on the counter in front of us, like if we're in the same room as them. But when we're not home or when we go to bed, they know that we're not there anymore, so they will go jump up on the counter, up on our cabinets when they know that we're not there, and they just like to be naughty like that. They just like to be up high and sneak behind our backs, and there have been a few times when it scared the daylights out of me to find them up there. They also open our cabinets and they go inside them as well, and I just think that's annoying because I don't like when they go up on our counters, because sometimes they will get poo smeared up there or litter, or they will just push stuff off and break our dishes, and that has happened a few times. And so it's just an annoying thing, and I know that most cats are like this. Okay, the next annoying thing is they will never leave you alone. Okay, so they are cats and they do sleep a lot, but when they're awake, they will not leave you alone. They will follow you around the house. They will follow you to the toilet. They will act naughty just to get your attention. Ours love attention and they don't like to be alone. I swear that our Maine Coons have separation anxiety, because whenever we close the door, like any door in our house, they just start going crazy. They do not like closed doors. They always act calm when my husband and I are in the same room as them. They love to be near us. They love to cuddle with us. They love to touch us, to talk to us, and just follow us everywhere like they're our shadows. And I love that they love to be with us, but sometimes, I'll be honest, it's annoying. And sometimes I actually have to close myself in another room, close the door, just to get some time and space away from them. The next annoying thing our Maine Coons do is they play with their food. And our Maine Coons play with their food with their paws, and it's not like they do it that bad, but it was worse when they were younger. For example, our kitten Moose likes to play with his food a lot right now, and he makes a mess. He stores it in his mouth like a chipmunk, and then he'll run somewhere in the house and he'll just spit the food out as he's running, or he'll stash it somewhere and I'll find like a pile of food under a rug or something like that. He also likes to paw the dry food around our house like he's playing hockey or something, and it's just annoying because he will usually not eat it and he'll just leave it sitting there. So I'll step on it, and I like to keep a clean house, so I have to pick it up, and it's just kind of annoying to have to do all that work. I mean, it's not that bad, but I just find it annoying. They spill their water and put toys in it too. So Luna and Moose put their toys in their water, and I'm not 100% sure why they do this, but it's really annoying. It's more annoying when the toys they put in the water are colorful toys, and then the colors bleed into the water, and then when they take the toys out of their water and play with them throughout the house, then the color of the toy bleeds onto anything that it touches. And so I'm not sure why they do this. It's like they're trying to drown their toys, but I always clean the toys, when I see them in their water bowl. But I just find it annoying to have to constantly clean their toys because I never had to do that before we got Luna or Moose. And the last annoying thing that our Maine Coons do is they lay on us. Now I know some of you are thinking, why is this annoying? But our Maine Coons like to cuddle on us, and they're not exactly lightweight. Sometimes it can hurt, for example, when they come to cuddle and then they step like on my ribs. Our Maine Coons like to cuddle with us for hours, and they trap us wherever we're sitting, and I just feel like when I sit down anywhere in our house, I'm just like instantly trapped by our cats. And it's funny and I love it. I love that they love to cuddle, but sometimes it can be annoying because they do it so much and I just can't ever sit down anywhere in peace. And sometimes they like to hog our throw blankets and take up space on the couch, so it can be hard for all of us to fit on the couch at the same time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let us know in the comments if your cat or your Maine Coon does any of these things. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video.